Hey everyone, Steve Ramsey here. Welcome back to the shop. Today, we're embarking on a journey to build the most important project for any aspiring or seasoned woodworker. That's right, your very own workbench. This isn't just a table. This is the foundation of your shop, the bedrock upon which all your future creations will be built. It's the central hub, where every project starts with an idea, takes shape through careful craftsmanship, and ultimately ends as a finished piece. Without a solid, flat, and sturdy surface to work on, everything else becomes significantly harder, more frustrating, and less precise. A good bench doesn't wobble or shake when you're sawing or hammering, and it fits your space perfectly, maximizing your efficiency and comfort in the shop. Sure, you could always buy a pre-made workbench, but building your own not only saves you money, but also teaches you essential woodworking skills that you'll use on countless projects to come. It's a fantastic way to save money and invest in your own abilities. Plus, you get the invaluable opportunity to customize it perfectly for your specific height, reach, and workspace layout. In this project, we'll be using basic, readily available 2x4s and plywood. No fancy, complicated joinery required, just good old-fashioned wood glue and screws to hold everything together securely. This bench is designed to be a true workhorse, built to withstand the rigors of daily use. It's ready for years of dedicated use, and even a little bit of inevitable workshop abuse. The primary goal here is to get you building something incredibly useful and practical right away, and perhaps more importantly, to significantly boost your confidence in your own woodworking abilities. I'll carefully walk you through each and every step of the construction process, even if you've never picked up a power tool or built anything from scratch before in your life. By the end of this project, you'll not only have a sturdy and reliable workbench, but also a solid foundation of skills and knowledge that you can confidently apply to your next woodworking endeavor. So, grab your trusty tape measure, and let's get started building the very heart of your workshop. First, let's talk materials. You'll need about 8 to 10 straight 2x4s, check for bows and big knots. For the top, grab a 3/4-inch plywood sheet. Any sturdy plywood works. A smaller piece of plywood makes a great lower shelf for storage and stability. For assembly, use wood glue and 2.5-inch construction screws. Skip the drywall screws. You'll need a drill and matching driver bit. Want mobility? Pick up 4 heavy-duty locking casters. Don't forget sandpaper for smoothing rough edges. That's your shopping list: lumber, plywood, glue, screws, casters, and sandpaper. Simple, affordable, and everything you need for a rock-solid bench. Let's get building. Back in the shop with our design finalized and materials prepped, it's time to get to the satisfying part of this project. We're going to start cutting and assembling the base of our workbench. This is where the structure really starts to take shape. It's time to cut and assemble. Precision is key here, so take your time and double-check your measurements. Cut 4 legs to your desired height, ensuring they are all exactly the same length. This will guarantee a level work surface. Remember to account for the thickness of the top and the height of the casters if you're using them. Subtract these measurements from your desired overall height to get the correct leg length. Next, cut 4 long and 4 short stretchers for the frame. These will connect the legs and provide stability to the base. Lay out 2 legs and attach a long stretcher at the top, flush with the top of the legs. Clamps are your friend here, holding everything securely in place while you work. Then attach another long stretcher near the bottom, ensuring it's parallel to the top one. Repeat this process for the other side of the base. This will give you 2 identical frames. Use a generous amount of glue and screws for strong, durable joints. The glue will provide initial adhesion, while the screws will mechanically fasten the pieces together. It's crucial to check for square corners at each stage of assembly. A speed square is an invaluable tool for this. Build 2 identical frames, ensuring they are mirror images of each other. These will form your bench's front and back. Stand them up and connect them with the short stretchers, creating the sides of the box. Attach these short stretchers at the top and bottom of each side, mirroring the placement of the long stretchers. Again, use plenty of glue and screws to ensure a strong and stable connection. Double check for squareness. Measure diagonally from corner to corner. The measurements should be equal. Once all the stretchers are securely in place, your base should resemble a sturdy, well-constructed box. Give it a good shake. It should feel rock solid with minimal flex or wobble. If you've opted for a mobile workbench with casters, now's the perfect time to install them. Carefully flip the base upside down, securely attach the wheels to the inside of each leg, and double-check that the wheel locks are easily accessible and functional. Flip it back over and give it a test roll around your shop. Your mobile base is now ready to support the workbench top. With the base complete, let's move on to the surfaces. With the base now standing upright and solid, it's time to add the worktop. This is where the magic happens, where projects come to life. Carefully place your plywood sheet on top of the frame, ensuring it's properly aligned. This step is crucial for a stable and functional work surface. Make sure you're leaving a consistent 2 to 4 inch overhang on all sides. This overhang provides ample space for clamping your workpieces securely. Take a moment to center it precisely. Accurate centering ensures even weight distribution and prevents any wobbling during use. Now, using a drill, screw up through the frame and securely fasten it into the plywood. 1 1/4 inch screws are ideal for this purpose, providing a strong and lasting bond. Next, for the lower shelf, grab your measuring tape and carefully measure the distance between the legs. Accuracy here is key for a snug and well-fitted shelf. With your measurements in hand, cut your plywood to the exact size needed to fit snugly. If necessary, notch the corners to accommodate the legs or any other obstructions. Carefully drop the shelf onto the lower stretchers, making sure it sits flush and even. This lower shelf not only adds valuable storage space for your tools and materials, but it also significantly enhances the overall rigidity and stability of the workbench. You can secure the shelf with a few screws for added stability, or simply let gravity do its thing if you prefer a more easily removable option. And just like that, the main structure of your workbench is complete. Congratulations! Your new workbench is now sturdy, mobile thanks to the casters, and ready to tackle any project you throw its way. But we're not quite done yet. Let's elevate this workbench even further with a few simple finishing touches that will make a world of difference. Start by thoroughly sanding all surfaces of the workbench. Pay particular attention to the top and edges, as these are the areas you'll be interacting with the most. The goal here is to remove any splinters or rough spots. This quick sanding process not only makes your workbench safer to use, preventing accidental splinters, but also significantly enhances the overall feel and user experience. And with that, we're ready for the final satisfying step in our workbench build. Your bench is built. Let's protect it and make it yours. You can leave the wood raw, but a few coats of polyurethane or oil will protect against glue, stains, and moisture. Paint the base if you want a splash of color. Customize your bench. Drill holes for bench dogs, add a vise, or mount a power strip. Build drawers or add a pegboard for tool storage. This bench is your blank canvas. Modify it as your needs grow. The important thing, you built it yourself. Be proud. This is now the most valuable tool in your shop. Start your next project on it and keep improving. Share your customizations. I'd love to see what you add. Happy building?